Good morning, Backpack Traders. Welcome to the Backpack Trader training room for Tuesday, June the 16th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, that is the disclosure for today. No additional sessions. Close that. Looks like Micro Russell has gone too far, so we'll be looking for a new setup there. I'm sorry, the crude trade. We got in sync right along in here, right at 9 o'clock, with this long trade. So therefore, the short would have been a stop and reverse at 57, and we did stay in the long, even though the calculator unadjusted did trigger the short. That would have been a full loss, but we ultimately ended up getting money management and target one. Stop is currently at 79.77, and we're looking for target two at 79.97. Unleaded, also with a one and done session this morning. Long trade at 904.05, and we got a 48-second bar after that, so plenty of time to get in. That gets target two of 49 ticks and trails out at 46.53. 46.54. Let's see. Target two was 52, so 49 on target, 51 on the trailer for 100 ticks, $420 today. For target two traders, 31 and 51, so 82 for target one traders. One and done. We are flat there. Market just opened. There is a long trade on soybeans, 62 and a quarter. And we'll pull up the micro NQ. We'll wait 4 minutes on that. Ooh, soybeans looks like it did just hit trigger in. And that may have popped through too fast for a, and there's money management and target ones. Assuming you got into that, that's going to be a one and done. Minimum 6 tick, target one. Next goal is now target two. Short trade setup on the micro NQ. Now, of course, we're not going to be taking that yet. Still got another 2 minutes and 45 seconds before we start trading there. YM with a short trade. Enough time to get into that. We had an extra bar there. YM is short. Russell is still in the same trade. YM just touched money management, so the stop will come down. Excuse me. Stop will come down to 243. And there it is. Looks like we missed target though. Target was 212, 32 ticks, and we got down to, we got to exactly 212. So assuming you got filled on that and stopping out at the break even. So that actually is a one and done on the 1 a.m. Soybeans hitting target 2. So we'll next look to target 3. Stop at 62.5 for break even. Short trade on the micro Russell. This is a larger trade. $2.9 to target 2. I'm going to stay with target 3. I usually like to see 3 points for if I'm going to move it to target 2. And now we have a long setup on the micro NQ. We did touch the entry, but we're still 5 seconds away from our start time. There's our start time, so we're in the session. Micro Russell is short. Still waiting for the long setup on the micro NQ. Long trade on the pound Aussie. Entry at 151. Stop at 132. Target at 164. Money management at 163. Micro NQ triggers in. Micro NQ is long now. Micro Russell taking some heat. Kind of in no man's land, halfway between. Target 3 on the soybeans chart. 6, 10, and 14. 30 ticks. That's 7.5 points. We have 1 tick on the trailer at the moment. One quick note. Tomorrow is a federal holiday, Juneteenth. And soybean stock moves up. So the markets have a noon halt tomorrow. And I am going to, typically Troy and I don't usually trade on federal holidays. Just that's our time off as well. So I am going to cancel tomorrow's session. Crude oil inventory report will be Thursday at 11 because of that. Micro Russell stopped out and now has a long trade. Did trigger in. That will go to 47 flat for money management. Requiring our 14 tick minimum. Soybeans stopped to 63.5. So that's 5 ticks. Please do say hello in the chat. Good morning, Neil. Money management on the micro Russell. So we're now looking for target 3 there. Right there on the green line. And stop at 45.7, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 45.7. Micro NQ, full stop out. So we've got one full loss on both of our, and there is target on the micro Russell. So we have a loss and a win on the micro Russell. Trailer continuing there. 46.3. Micro NQ going long, going short now. Actionable target at target 2. Soybean stop still at 63.5. And we are in the pound Aussie trade. Target 4. So both targets 3 and 4 now trailing at 47.7 on the micro Russell. Soybeans and micro Russell both, or not soybeans, YM and the micro Russell both showing fairly strong up moves, and micro NQ wanting to go down. So divergence again. 64 flat for the soybean stop. 7 ticks in hand. 47.9 for the micro Russell stop. And now 48.4 and 48.8, 48.9. Micro Russell setting a new session high, as is the YM and crude. $65.25 for the soybeans trade. Trailer. It's like 1 or maybe 2 ticks. 2 ticks from target 3. So that was 14. So we're 12, and now we are at target 3 with the trailer. 65.75. 14 ticks on top of, or 30 from the targets. Micro Russell up to 50.9. And a stop and reverse at the full stop of, stop was 158. And the low of that bar was 136.9. Well, 37. Yeah. 135. Yeah, 133 is our, the 130, yeah, 134 is our entry. Push that down. 2 would be 132. Yeah, so 134 is going to be our full stop. It will be a reversal. And we did reverse, it looks like. Reversal right there at the stop. And we stopped out on the micro Russell at 51.4. Still at 65.75 on soybeans, and still short on the micro NQ. Short on the pound Aussie. YM and crude are done. Crude's done until 10 o'clock. Soybeans is in its power quitting trade. 66 flat for the trailer. Micro Russell and the YM now pulling back a bit. So we'll see if that helps our short trade on the micro NQ. So we get basically we take a full loss on that pound Aussie trade, 151 to 134. 132, yeah. So that was 19 pips. $950, yeah. So we're down 95. And looking to recoup on the short side. $66.75. The soybean stop. I think I would probably leave that at 66.25. Hide it behind the 200 EMA. Micro NQ trying to push down the money management. Wicks on both the last two bars, so it's not sure where it's going right now. Having trouble pushing through and getting clear of the 200 EMA. I made a 2-tick adjustment in the stop on soybeans, trying to stay in the trade. See if it's going to bounce off the 200 and go higher. Sacrifice 2 ticks for that possibility. All right, there is the unadjusted stop. So from here, we'll have to track manually if we stay in the trade. It's within one of our adjusted stop. So far, support from the 200 is holding. Money management on the micro NQ. Make sure of that. Target 173 3/4. Low of 173 3/4. Yep, we got there. So our stop is going to come down. Entry was 190 1/4, so the stop will come down to 190. 190 flat. And then 2 ticks. And there we just stopped out. So loss on a break even. On the micro NQ. Still long on soybeans with the adjustment. Trailer still in play. One loss and 1 win on the micro Russell. Strong winner. Trailing up well beyond target 4 for the trailer. Soybeans hanging just above the 200 EMA right now. Come down to the 200 couple of times, but pushed back up with 2 or 3 ticks. Push downward on the micro NQ. We are calculator still tracking that, but because of the intra-bar move to break even, we are out at break even. Short on the pound Aussie, short on micro NQ, long on soybeans, and flat on the micro Russell. And there is a stop out on soybeans at 66 and a quarter. So soybeans is done 46 tick net, 11.5 points. $575 for single contract position, 4 positions. So flat on the micro NQ. Flat soybeans is done. The YM is done. Crude is done for another 5+ minutes. We do have the 10 a.m. mini session coming up. Long trade just has gone too far now in money management. Major key level keeping us at 79.99 on the trailer there. We are not in that trade and will not be. So running 4 charts right now. Active, actually, no, 3 charts right now active. We have 4 power quittings already. And approaching our 10 a.m. mini session. Crude. That would be something to test on something like the micro NQ or the micro Russell on Catapult, is whether the intra-bar move to break even is better, or if it's better to just make that move as the calculator does at the close of the bar. It would probably take a while to get enough data to test that. Long trade set up on the micro Russell, or micro NQ, excuse me. That triggers in. 2:20 to go to our 10 a.m. mini session. Short on the pound Aussie, flat on the micro Russell, and long on the micro NQ. Micro NQ slightly on the positive side. Micro Russell with a new short trade. Did touch the entry. I went through it by one tick. I would move my entry down a couple of ticks. 45.7. Yeah, I'd go to 45.4. That's the session open as well. So it's a 3-tick adjustment, but you've got the spike 1 tick beyond the entry, plus you've got the key level at 45.5 and the session open at 45.4. So I would go ahead and push down to 45.4. I wouldn't. I'd like to push down another tick, but I'm not going to adjust that far. So 45.4, we're going to need to go to 44 for money management. We'll stop out on the long trade on the micro NQ, and now triggering into a short. Micro NQ in the noise again today. And we are in our 10 a.m. crude mini session. Looking for a new trade setup. Two losses, one break even on the micro NQ. We can take one more loss or 3 more trades. Actually, 2 more after the trade we're in, plus 2 more is maximum trades for today on that market. We did trigger into the micro Russell short. Micro Russell and micro NQ both working right around their session open. YM came down, tested 200 EMA, which has come up above the session open. And now seems to be heading back up a little bit, or at least went back up to test the 50 EMA. So it looks like we may have a little bit of squeeze going on there between the 50 and the 200. All right, micro Russell short, micro NQ short, pound Aussie short. Crude is flat in its 10 a.m. mini session. So those are our 4 active charts. 4 charts, 2 on the left, 2 in the center. All right, Russell going through target 3. And we also are obviously through money management. So our stop will be at 45.3 at the moment. With our adjustment. That is win number 2. And loss number 3 on the micro NQ. Just too much noise for that big 12-point bar, 12-point brick. Short trade on the short trade on crude. $80.14. Just touched the entry. If you didn't get filled, I'd push it down to 1.3. Timing wise, that should have been plenty of time to get an order in. Now Aussie trying to work down the new, it's working to new session lows, trying to get down to money management. Possibly avoidable trade on the crude chart, depending on when you got your order in and if you got filled or not. If not, if you didn't have your order in or you didn't get filled before the spike to the entry, I would definitely push my entry down to 13. $20 SMA come moving up. Looks like we are likely to get a trade off the 20 SMA to the long side here at 41, one tick above the session high and one tick below the full stop on this short. If you're in the short, it'd be a stop and reverse at 42. If not, entry at 41 looks to be reasonable. Maybe adjust to 42. Micro Russell stops out. Pound Aussie, target 1. And our stop would come down to 31 because of the stop and reverse adjustment. There is our stop. So our next goal is target 2. Target 1 was worth 15. plus 2, 13 pips. And down close, so we didn't get a setup there. Long trade setup on the Micro Russell. A little bit of a wick, so target 1 is our money management level. All right, plotted stop on the pound Aussie now has come down to where we are as well. I am currently flat on crude. I have an order in at 80.13 to go short. We also have a possible long trade set up at 36. And we have a spike at 37 and the session high at 40. So that's not really any place to adjust around. But I think 38 is probably a good place for that entry. Make a 2-tick adjustment around the spike if it happens. Micro Russell long trade did trigger in. There's our 36 entry. As I say, I would put that at 38, even if you aren't doing a stop and reverse. So now we have entries at 80.13 and 80.38. Short at 13, long at 38. Looks like we've triggered in long at 38. So that's going to put okay. Money management's at 48, so that's exactly where we should be. And our stop will be at 11. It's what? No, 12. I like where that stop is. Now it's 8 ticks below where the 20 SMA is. Money management on the micro Russell stopped to 46.8. All right, long on crude, long on micro Russell, still short on the pound Aussie. Those are our 3 active charts. Slow movement today. Holiday tomorrow. Reminder that I will not have a session tomorrow because of the federal holiday. And we'll do the crude oil inventory report session at 11 on Thursday. Regular session 9:30 on Thursday, crude oil inventory at 11. Micro Russell stop at 46.7. Looking up to 49, looks like 49.8 or 49.9 for target 3. 49.8. Pound Aussie approaching the session lows again. Is it going to push down further? Yes. He is going to set a new session low. Like the Russell almost to target 2. Looks like it might have gotten there. Target 2 is 49 flat. And we hit it on the nose, but target 3 is our actionable target. And for 109 on the pound Aussie for target 2. Another 23 pips. Stop moves down to 126. Russell hitting target 3. And stop moving up. Stop at 47.4. Yeah, that's 3 winners and a loss in 4 trades. We can get 1 more win or 2 more trades, whichever comes first. Getting within 3 pips of target 2 on the pound Aussie. $48 or $49 for money management at 48. So we're just 2 ticks away from money management on crude. $47.8. Now $48.3 for the micro Russell through target 4. And down as low as 111.2 on the pound Aussie. It's 2.2 pips from target 2. We've gotten within 1 tick of money management on crude. We got 47. We need 48 there. And we're pushing down again. Under 111. Oh, we got, yeah, there's target 2. So that's another 23 ticks. Add to the 13. It's 36 ticks from our 95. Puts us at 59. We're down 59 at the moment on today's session. 48.7, now 49.2 for the Micro Russell. Pushing through target 4, as we said. Next goal on the pound Aussie is target 3. There is our next goal at 100. 100 even. 6 pips to go. And money management on the crude trade. And there is target 1 for 12 pips, 12 ticks. So next goal is target 2. There's our current stop at 40.39. And our trailer on the pound Aussie goes down to 123. And Micro Russell to stop goes up to 49.7. All right, target 1 at 50. Looking for target 2 at 59. Micro Russell stopped to 50.4. And now to 50.9, exceeding target 4 again. That's a nice, couple of nice runners. Session low now on pound Aussie of 103.4. Looking for 100 even, target 3. That is going to be 32 pips. If we can reach target 3, that'll bring us to just 27 pips down. And we'll have 2 positions still on. So 14 pips on the trailer will get us positive by a pip. Stop now down to 121. Our adjusted entry, that's 11 pips. We've gotten as high as, looks like 56. Looking for 59. There's 50, 58. Gets up there again, I would take profit. Not worth fighting over one tick. And we'll mark it out at 58 if we get there again. Or if it gets there for more than about 3 or 4 seconds. One tick from target 2. Pound Aussie with a fight on its hands. And I hate to call it a morning right here, but I am going to have to run to an appointment. Still trailing on the micro Russell. Short on the pound Aussie and trailing. Long on crude and trailing. And 3 different trades running here. Stop still at 39 on crude. I am going to have to run. Everybody have a good afternoon. Have a good holiday tomorrow. You can trade in the morning. There is a noon halt on the market tomorrow. But we will be back in here Thursday morning at 9:30. Regular session. Crude oil inventory report Thursday at 11. And so I will see everybody on Thursday. Everybody have a good one.